Hey, what's up YouTube? Cyrus back with another video, and in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be switching out my shifter bearings inside of my EK hatch. I have a really wobbly shifter. I'll show you guys here right now. It's really wobbly, and after doing some research, I was I read that this is how I can alleviate this problem. If you look here, my shifter, super wobbly.
Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble, yeah.
Super wobbly, and this is just it. Like, this isn't even it like me trying to like flex it. This is it just normal. This is me trying to flex it. This is how far out this goes. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, pretty bad. So we're going to be switching the bearings out. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Pretty simple process. Just plug and play basically. Just gotta lift the car up and go from there. So stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, I got the car jacked up. Now I'm gonna get under there and go ahead and switch out the shifter bushings. Alright guys, so this is the old bushing that I removed. So now what I'm going to do is replace the old one with this new one right here, and I'm going to take out these two gold rings and slide them in here. And then this right here, this little metal bracket, was placed on top of this, and this is what held this in place via the screws in there. The screws fed through there and fed through the bushings, which held it in place. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and replace that. You can just tell like how big it is compared to this. So much more stability with this red one. But yeah, I'm gonna get into switching that out and then switch these bad boys out, and we're good to go. Alright guys, as you see, I transferred over the old metal shell pieces from the old... Where'd it go? Well, I lost it that quick, but I transferred it over from the old one into the new one. Now what I'm going to do is take this loop. I don't know what this is called. Yeah, Formula Pre-Lube. Little focus. Pre-Lube, haha. But yeah, take your pre-lube, lube up the holes. And then, yeah, it's going to make everything easier to slide it on there. So... yeah, go ahead, lube up in there, lube up right there as well, and then pretty much where you pulled this from, you're going to want to put it back. I don't know if you need to put this back on there, but I'm most likely going to try to if I can. And let's see, does that fit? Nah, so nah. I don't think I'm going to be putting that back on there. But yeah, lube everything up, slide her on in there. Alright, so now I'm going to go into the car and show you guys exactly where the bushings are. What you're going to need is a 12mm socket to get the bolts. And I'm just going to go ahead and use a breaker bar, so just in case, because I always have trouble with breaking shit. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off with the breaker bar this time. But yeah, I'm going to get under here, show you guys exactly where all the bolts are. I have a little flashlight. I'm going to see if I can show you guys exactly. There's a lot of bugs under here. Tight fit. This car's so low. Oh, I think these are 10s actually. Let me see. Oh no, they're 12s. Why did they say 10s on them? I don't know if you can see them, but let's get the light there. The bolts are right there underneath. That's the stabilizer bushing holding on to the shifter. All that is loose. So I'm about to change all this. I don't know if you can see that. It's really loose. And down there too. Yeah, I'm leaking oil. I'm gonna have to fix all this. Yep. Start off with the breaker bar. I'm not playing any games today. As you can see right there, those are the two bolts. Get the light on them. You're gonna want to take both of those out. They say 10s on them under here, but for some reason a 10mm is what broke it for me and what fit, so we will see. But it's looking like to take this bushing off, I'm gonna have to take those bolts out and slide off. And let me see if I can keep the light there. And where'd it go? Where'd the light go? There we go. And slide it off from right there. All right. So now that we have everything lubed up and ready to go, I'm gonna go ahead and get back under the car, slide everything under, and bolt everything back up. Boom, 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 and boom. All right, and remember, for some reason, I don't know if everyone else's is gonna be like that, but it's 12, even though the things say 10, even though they say 10 on them, so we'll see. Oh man, this is hard to get on. 1 second. I'm gonna have to get this at like an angle or something, because this is weird as. Well, I guess what I could do, because I'm trying to get on with this one way. Let me see. Ooh, okay, this is hard. Boom, got it. Whew. Oh man, that was rough. Alright guys, so now as you can see, I'm going to be working on the front stabilizer bushing. I'm going to be removing this, the one that's inside of here. To do this, you're going to need a size 13, or maybe you don't need a 13. Why is this doing this? Why does this hate me right now? So it's a 12, sorry. Alright, so for the front one, it took me like 10 minutes, but it was hard to get an angle. Oh, sorry for the lighting. It was hard to get an angle on that bolt. So what I did, I just tried to manhandle it. I tried to use a breaker bar, couldn't get to it, so I just took a 12mm bolt, stuck it on there, and I just pulled as hard as I could until it loosened up. So now I can finally unloosen this and get these bushings switched out. Alright, as you guys can see, I got the bushing out of the hole and I took it out. So now what I'm going to do is basically do the same thing I did to the back ones and lube it up, put in the metal sleeve, and stick her back in and screw her back in. And then we should be good to go. We should definitely improve the wobbliness of my shifter by doing this. So let's get this over with. Alright, so here's the old shifter bushing right here. You can see this is really torn up, beat up, and everything. And this is the new one that I'm going to be switching it out with. So now it's basically the same thing as we did with the ones in the back. Just lube everything up really well and stick it back in there. Really simple. This came with 2 bottles of lube too, so I'll probably just overdo it. Alright, this is the old bushing, new bushing. Now, put her back in there. Alright guys, so I just finished up finally putting in the bearing. It took a while. You have to be very careful because, let me see if I can point it out for you guys. This screw right here is going to get in the way of you getting to the side screws. Let me give you some light. To that side screw right there. That's going to block that side screw. So you kind of have to like shimmy it and find a way and to squeeze it in there. And then you have to worry about finding the hole on that side. Overall, it took me about, I don't know, about an hour, hour and a half. Would you say that, babe? About an hour, hour and a half? Yeah, about an hour, hour and a half to get the front and the back done. Yeah. So, let me get from under the car and close out the video.
The next morning.
Hey, good morning guys. It's the next day. I wanted to go ahead and close out the video. I didn't close it out last night because it was getting dark and I kind of want to show you guys what the difference is. It's not too big of a difference, but it's definitely noticeable. Like, as you can see.
Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble, yeah.
It's a little bit tighter. Shifting's different. But I think what I'm gonna have to change for real though are the bushings down in here that are like at the actual shifter, like the ones that go like around the little ball at the bottom. I think that's what's really going to change everything. Yeah, this gives it a little bit play now. I mean, a lot less play now, but it's still pretty sloppy, So that's that. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning into another video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content on the EK hatch and on the Civic Type R. Hope you guys have a good day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.